Hey, what's up, everybody? Today and every day, I don't want you to settle for average. I don't want you to settle for good. I don't even want you to settle for great. But I want you to strive to be phenomenal. And in my mind, phenomenal, am I saying it right? Simply means doing your very best to be the best you that you can be. Um, there's things that we all strive to do in life. Whether we want to be successful in a career, in a marriage, in a relationship, in school, at home, as a parent, as a leader, as a role model, etc. Um, and sometimes we just sort of kind of just we just kind of wing it. We just do it here, we do it there, we just kind of half butt it. But I just want to encourage you that if you have definitely if you have passions in your life, that things that you want to accomplish, in our short lives, because I'm telling you, the life we have is really short. You live 100 years, and to me, that's still kind of short. But anyway, I just want to encourage you that whatever it is that you want to accomplish, I want you to really make it up in your mind, because to me, that's where it starts. Make it up in your mind that you're going to give your all. If you want to become a fitness expert, or you want to become a lawyer or a doctor, or be real good in school, or some outstanding dancer, or whatever it is you want to be in life, I'm just encouraging you to just really go all out. That's going to mean sacrifice, because I believe that if it doesn't cost you anything, then it's not even a sacrifice. But when you make a sacrifice, and that sometimes mean not getting as much sleep as you like to get, that means, maybe not eating certain foods, that you love to eat. It's going to be meaning putting more time in the gym, especially for those into health and fitness. It's going to mean putting more time in the books, extra time, time more than you would get in the classroom. Like for instance, when I was in school, I studied computer science. And man, I loved it. I loved engineering and computer science, those kind of fields. And I remember there was a time when we had a project, and we had to, write this particular program on a problem that the professor had given us. And, I had some guys that I was working with, like, cause sometimes he group you together and stuff like that. And, we started working on this project, man, and I was pumped up and I was excited. And this was something I was passionate about. So, and I look back, I noticed that, I really spent a lot of time in it. I also learned how you have to balance things out, because, I love computer science so much that, social studies and other areas I might have didn't do too well, because I was, it was good that I was focused and putting a lot of time and energy into computer science. But when it came to social studies, I wasn't giving it as much effort, And, one of my guidance counselors, shared that with me. You want to have a balance. You don't want to have all A's in computer science and C's and D's and things like social studies and English, stuff like that. So, later on, I corrected that. I had a much better balance overall. But anyway, let's say, for instance, with the computer science, since that was really a truly passion of mine, there was a time we was working on this project, and I was determined that, we weren't going to turn in a garbage project. It was going to be something that was going to blow the socks off the professor. That was my goal, and that was my intent, and that's what I believed we was going to do. So there was, I remember one night we on campus, in the room, the dorm room, whatever, and we was working on a project, and then we was coming together, brainstorming different ideas and trying to get it done. And then, I noticed it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and my two buddies, they was like, we tired, we can't stay awake. I said, okay, y'all go to sleep, I got this. And I think I stayed up over 24 hours working on that thing, because I couldn't. I was just, like I said, I was excited about it, I was passionate about it, and I didn't want to turn in a good product. I didn't want to turn in an average product. I didn't want to turn in a great product. I wanted this product to be phenomenal. And so the morning came, and then and like I said, we had some time to work on a project, but this was like the final thing where we had to turn it in. And so, that morning came, and I was still up. Then they woke up. They're like, "Man, you been up all night?" I was, "Yeah." I said, "I'm working on this thing, and it looks good." So I took some of the ideas that we all shared together, and then I put some of my own. And so when we went to class to present it to the instructor, he had to actually, get on the computer and run the program that we had designed. And before we did it, we saw some other people, and, when he was running their program, it crashed, and you would see this snow screen. Anybody ever seen a snow screen before? I mean, it just, And it's like, it didn't look good. So he was like, you know, had that kind of face. So I was like, well, you try ours. And he purposely tried everything he could to crash the program. It wouldn't crash. So not only did, you know, he really liked the program, he wrote comments all on the printouts and stuff. Back in the day, we had that dot matrix. I'll tell you how old I am. Anyway, you know, he gave us 100, plus he gave us extra bonus points, you know, because of the extra things that was put into it. And so, you know, I was real happy about that and excited. And that taught me a lesson, you know, just from that alone, you know, that, you know, when you're really, truly passionate about something, you set your mind to it, there's no telling what you can accomplish. You know, there are so many amazing people in this world today, you know, and they probably wouldn't have been that had they not made it up in their mind that they were going to get out of their comfort zone, or that they were going to put their very best and they're all into doing, you know, the things that they wanted to do, you know, or they had a desire to do. So I just encourage you guys that whatever it is you want to do in life, don't settle for average. You know, you be phenomenal, and understand this. Even if you don't get an award for it, or you get noticed, or any kind of recognition, or any kind of praise for what you do, as long as you know that you put your everything into it, your heart, your soul, blood, sweat, and tears. You did everything you could. You got on that stage. You have been grinding in the gym daily. You've been eating well, clean, leaning out, you know, and you came in second, or you came in third, or you didn't get that first place. You know, whatever it is, don't let that stop you from continuing to strive to be phenomenal. Because in your own eyes, you should see yourself as being phenomenal. And my idea of being phenomenal, like I said, not, you know, saying that, oh, you won the top honors, or you know, you won the championship, or you won this. To me, I recognize you as being phenomenal simply because you put your all into it. You made it up in your mind. You got to work, and you did what you had to do. And you say, I did it all. I did everything that I could do. You know, and the next time you probably give even more. You know, every last bit you got, even when you've given your last of your last, you push to give that extra little ounce. You know, to me, that's being phenomenal. So the next time you make a list of people you think are phenomenal, make sure you include yourself in that list. Okay, this is Personal Fitness 3, where I want you to get motivated and stay motivated. I'm out.